I actually grew up in a family with a number of physicians in the family, including my father and a brother, and since I was interested in biologic sciences more than the arts and anything else beyond that, it was a natural course to follow, and so I simply went to medical school. I've been with Birmingham Gastroenterology since February 1989. Not only is it a benefit to me as an individual to work within such a group, but it's also a great benefit and advantage to a patient. They often receive cutting-edge technology, which is often only seen in a tertiary care center or even in academic facilities. But again, for instance, our group has access to deep endoscopy of the small bowel, which is not available in any other institution within the state and in many states surrounding this. The entity of endoscopy of the small intestine has been something that has evaded gastroenterologists for many, many years. The thought of endoscoping deeply into the small intestine has been technically very difficult because the small bowel is so long. And it is only in the last 5 or 6 years that there has been developed an endoscope that allows you to move through the small bowel much like an earthworm moves through the soil. And this is a form of deep endoscopy of the small intestine, which has allowed us to make diagnoses of areas of bleeding which have not been able to be seen before this. And actually we are able to do therapeutic intervention that is way and above what the capsule endoscopy or the pill camera can do. The pill camera, for instance, is only diagnostic. You swallow a little mini camera and that will flow down the small bowel and show you where things may be or where bleeding may be. However, with this long instrument, we are actually able to reach these areas in many, many instances and actually be able to cauterize or to stop bleeding. And over the last few years, my partner and I have been able to save patients from surgery, save them from multiple ongoing blood transfusions with the ability to do that. And I can only say that they've been very grateful. And I think this is part of the cutting-edge technology that this group is able to offer. The greatest reward that I feel that I have working with Birmingham Gastroenterology is that it's given me the privilege to interact with patients and often by extension their families in trying to help them at times of distress and illness and to try and help them feel better. The feeling one gets when you help somebody like this, and this applies to the whole of internal medicine and medicine in general, I think that's the greatest reward that I as a physician feel.